Have you ever really thought about what the world would look like through the eyes of a god? Not one of the big famous ones, but a brand new baby, just opening his eyes for the first time in Asgard. Well, today, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to live a single, absolutely wild day through the eyes of an infant Asgardian prince named Eirik. In this quote, it really nails it. We're not just talking about a fancier crib or different baby food. No, this is about a whole different kind of existence, right from the very first breath. So just forget everything you think you know about being a baby. This is life on a cosmic scale. So, how does a day even begin for a future legend? Well, it doesn't start with sunlight peeking through a window. It starts with the very magic that holds his entire world together. Just try to put yourself in his place for a second. The very first thing you feel isn't a mattress, it's this gentle, weightless rocking, because your cradle is just floating. And when you open your eyes, you don't just see morning light, you see actual starlight, remnants of creation itself, just glittering right back at you. For him, this is totally normal. And then there's the sound he makes. You know, a mortal baby would cry, right? Not Eirik. He lets out this low, deep hum. That's his first voice, this tiny echo of cosmic thunder, just bubbling up from inside him. It's a sound of pure, untapped power, as natural to him as breathing. And this whole cosmic vibe, it extends to everything. I mean, everything. Even breakfast. For an Asgardian, food isn't just about not being hungry, it's literally an infusion of power. Okay, this chart just shows you the insane difference in scale. A human baby drinks milk. Eirik? He's drinking milk infused with the life force of Yggdrasil, the world tree itself. And when he's happy and full, he doesn't just coo. He laughs, and it sounds like a thunderstorm miles and miles away. From his point of view, this is just a meal. But it's a meal that's literally making his bones sing with the power of ancient warriors. Now, after a meal like that, you might think it's nap time. Nope, not in Asgard. Here, even playtime has a purpose. See, greatness isn't really a choice, it's an expectation. And that training, it starts on day one. So his toys aren't just plastic things to chew on, they're basically introductions to his future. That little shield, it was forged by dwarves and it hums with their magic. That shimmering orb he's trying to grab, it's showing him illusions of ancient, glorious battles. To Eirik, they're just shiny things to play with, but every single touch is shaping his destiny. And here we go. This is his first real interaction with raw power. He's crawling around, chasing this little flicker of light like a kitten with a laser pointer. But when his tiny little hand actually closes around it, boom. Sparks of energy dance across his fingers. He probably just sees pretty lights, but the guards watching him, they know. They're seeing the first sign of a prince grabbing hold of his birthright. Okay, even a god in training needs a nap. But, and you're probably sensing a pattern here, in Asgard, rest is never just rest. It's more like a communion with the forces that guide all the 9 realms. So, for his nap, he's carried out to a terrace that overlooks the sea of stars. The very air he breathes smells like the raw energy of the Bifrost Bridge. And those ravens perched nearby, they're not just birds. They're Odin's own spies, messengers of fate, just watching over him while he sleeps. No pressure, right? As he sleeps, the actual weavers of destiny, the Norns themselves, are whispering over his cradle. He can't understand the words, of course, but their voices are weaving these possibilities into his dreams. Warrior, scholar, protector. His future is literally being written while he's taking a nap. And when he wakes up, something incredible happens. He sees a palace falcon soaring past, and he giggles and reaches for it. And for the very first time, a tiny, harmless little crackle of lightning sparks from his fingertips. That's it. His first conscious use of power, and it's as natural to him as a normal baby waving bye-bye. So, what's his afternoon activity? Watching the warriors train in the courtyard. And what does he do? He tries to join in. His first attempts at words aren't mama or dada. Nope. He's babbling, trying his best to copy the sound of a sword hitting a shield. The rhythm of battle is literally his first language. As the day starts to draw to a close, it's time for a formal tradition. This isn't just about tucking him into bed. This is a ceremony. It's about formally giving him one of the most important Asgardian virtues there is. So the evening ends with this sacred ritual. Through his eyes, he's just taking in the senses. The deep boom of drums as warriors salute him, a baby. Then the cool touch of water that's been blessed by starlight. And then this strange warmth spreads across his forehead as his father draws a rune there. It's the rune for courage. He feels it glow, and then he feels it sink right into his skin, becoming a literal part of him. Finally, night falls. But night in Asgard isn't about darkness and shadows. It's about one last, gentle reminder of your purpose right before you drift off to sleep. Can you just imagine being wrapped up in blankets made of phoenix feathers and woven cloud silk? You look up, and there's no dark, empty void. Instead, the sky is filled with these shimmering, brilliant ribbons of cosmic light just dancing above you. That's his nightlight, a living, beautiful sky. And the lullaby he hears? It's not about twinkling stars or falling asleep. It's a promise. It's a prophecy sung to him every single night. It tells him who he is, child of starlight. It tells him what his power is, thunder in your heart. And it tells him his destiny, rise one day to guard the realms. So when he finally falls asleep, his brain isn't just replaying the simple things that happened during the day. His subconscious is already working on his purpose. He dreams of what's to come, of shining armor, of flying through the cosmos, of fighting and winning epic battles right alongside the other gods. And all of this, every single piece of his first day, it all points to one huge, fundamental truth. See, for a mortal, life is about growing up, getting older, but for an Asgardian child like Eirik, it's not about that at all. It's about something else entirely. He was born to rise. Every single moment, that hum instead of a cry, the thunder in his laugh, that first spark of lightning from his fingertips, it's all a step in his ascension. He's not just growing up, he's becoming. The question isn't if he'll be great. The only real question is, what kind of legend will he choose to become?